all the information that I know is from the neighbors that they were staying with. The only information that I got from my dad is like, her name is Maria Suarez. She's a Kenyan. She's from Mombasa.
The first thing you'll do when you see her is what?
I would run like a baby. I would run like a 2-year baby. I'll just run. I think I always have this imagination if they have to tell me that your mom is down there sitting or standing waiting for you, I will just run and pass her because of so much excitement. I would like run and run. You know, I was standing. Is this really you, Mom?
Is this you? Hello and a warm welcome to Tuko Talks. My name is Lynn Gugi. Now, my guest today has traveled all the way from Gambia to Kenya in search of her mother, who she says she last saw and heard of when she was less than a year. The only detail she has right now is her name, Maria Suarez from Mombasa, and 2 of the photos that she carries around. She also says that this conversation is not easy to have with her dad because whenever she brings it up, it's not something he easily entertains. She's about to share her story with us, and so without further ado, please allow me to let her introduce herself. Hello.
Hello, hi.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Please introduce yourself.
My name is Fanta Jallow. I'm a Gambian binational, 32 years of age. I arrived in the Nairobi airport on the 24th of June in search of my mother.
How is Nairobi?
Very nice, cold.
It's super cold.
Yeah.
And I understand right now the only thing you know about your mom is her name and the 2 photos you carry around. But we want to get to that. But before we do, can you please share a bit of your story? How was life like growing up?
To be honest, it's not easy to grow without your mom. But I don't find it bitter. I find it harder sometimes, but not always, because I was grown up with my grandmother. She was the one taking care of me, and later my uncle. And my uncle is a very nice man. Yeah. I brought up in a family that they are very nice people, very nice family. The only issue I have is like when it comes about my mom, no one wants to talk about it.
And at what age particularly did you get to the point where you knew you don't have a mom around, and who was taking care of you that you thought this is possibly my mom?
When I was young, I think my grandmother, I thought she was my mother.
Oh.
Yeah, because of the love and the support. It's like, I always call her mom. Yeah.
Okay. So at what point exactly did you realize your mom was not in your life, and how did it come about?
I think like I was less than 18 years. There was this album that I was looking at, and I was like, I found this picture. And I asked about the picture. My grandmom said that this is your mom. And I said, wow, this is my mom. That's the time that I know that, yeah, she's my grandmother. She's not my mother. But later on, then I move on with life. I never talked about it, and I never asked about it. But one thing I always find different is that my father is always calling my grandmother mom, and I'm always calling my father daddy. So it's like, it's a bit complicated for me. So then I realized that, yeah, she's not my mother. She's my grandmother. And then later, when I finished my high school, I asked my dad about it. He doesn't want to talk about it. He said, it's better you forget about that and move on with life and focus on your education. And I didn't want to pressure him much about it, and I move on. I move on. When I was in college, that was the time that I started the search. So I started talking about it. I pressure him to give me information, but all what I can get is like, I don't want to talk about your mom, because whenever I talk about it, it hurts me. I also feel pain in my heart. So I don't want to talk about it. All what I can say is that she's a Kenyan. We met in Germany. We got married there. We came back together in the Gambia. And later I left for US. I left her with the family. She gave birth to you, and later I was told that she went back to Kenya.
Go back so people can understand. So they met in Germany.
Yeah.
Who are they staying with in Germany?
Well, I don't know who they are staying with in Germany, but I only know that they met in Germany. They got married there, and later they came back to Gambia. And I was told that, all this story is based on I was told.
Yes.
I was also told that they had a transit in France, and my mom's name was changed to Fatou Toure. One of my
Sorry, just be a bit clear. Your mom's name was changed to
Fatou Toure. One of my dad's friends changed her name to Fatou Toure for her to get an entrance to Gambia.
Okay.
Yeah, so they came back to Gambia together, and later my dad went to US and left my mom in the Gambia. When my mom was pregnant with me, so when my mom gave birth, and later she came back to Kenya.
Okay, so at this point we are able to identify your mom had two names, Maria Swale and
Fatou Toure.
Fatou Toure.
Yeah.
You've mentioned that you were raised up mostly by your grandmother,
Yeah.
and that your dad left your mom when she was pregnant. How did you reconnect with your dad?
We always communicate on telephone.
When was the last time you saw him?
2018.
2018?
Yeah.
So he came to Gambia to see you?
Yeah.
Okay. So does he have another family or?
Yes, he's having a wife and 4 kids. I have siblings, 4. 1 girl, 3 boys.
Yeah.
Yes.
You communicate?
Yeah.
How does that make you feel to see he has a complete family while else you don't?
Well, for me, I know I'm a very fair person, and I like to be honest. I feel happy when I see people with their family, but I also feel that, like, whenever I see people with their mom, I really feel the pain in my heart. How to grow up without your mother, no one to say that. Yeah, we all know the love of a mother. There's no love like a mother. No one can love you like your mother. No one can protect you like your mother will. So I always feel this pain in my heart, day and night. I always feel the pain. Yeah.
And who do you talk to when you're going through this? Is your grandmother still around?
She's very old, but she's still around. The only time when I feel the pain, the only time I have to pick my phone and call my dad. I really think that I need this information. You need to give me this information, because this is very important to me. Dad, this is very hard to live without your mom. The pain that I am feeling, I know it inside my heart. I know when I see people with their mom. I know when I see people how their moms love them, how they protect them. I also want to feel the same love, the same protection. But it's not possible. Whenever I talk about it, you give an excuse. Like, I don't want to talk about it. I really don't know why.
Okay.
This is the answer that I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talk to me about you embarking on a journey to Kenya. How did you get here, and what steps have you taken to try and find your mom? And what answers are you getting?
I started this journey around 2018.
2018?
Yeah, because it's like a friend of mine introduced me to a journalist. So from there, that's why I started this journey. And I started saving bit by bit, and bit by bit. Every day, I work hard, because I believe this is one of the dreams that I want to fulfill in my life.